The dollar is facing yet another debasement crisis. Now, debasement is a fancy way of saying the currency is going to lose more value over time. Trump is very proud of US tariff income, but as you'll see, it doesn't really move the needle. US government spending is out of control now. I want us to take a step back and take a look at these two charts I'm about to present. It tells us that the debasement trade is not over yet and why a default is coming sooner or later. Trump and Besant are right about tariffs. Custom revenues, custom duties collections is up. Revenue has grown by 153%, collecting almost $120 billion. But the CBO still predicts a horrendous deficit in 2025. Now, last year it was 1.8 trillion, and this year it is still 1.8 trillion. Why? Because spending across the board is still increasing. And this includes Social Security, defense, Medicare, and of course, interest payments on the debt. This is the basis of fiscal dominance. Nothing can stop this train until it derails and reality forces things to a screeching halt. And this is forcing Trump to choose between two impossible choices. Either he turns up inflation to dilute the debt away, or he allows interest costs to consume the entire US economy. Interest expense on the national debt has hit $1.2 trillion. That is an incredible amount of money. This means for every dollar of revenue collected, 23 cents is spent just to service the debt. It's the highest level in 25 years. It's a doubling in just 4 years. This crisis is a function of two things: out of control spending and interest rates staying higher today. The Federal Reserve and the US Treasury, they will need to work together. Besant will need to shift bond issuance from the long end of the curve all the way to the short end. So we are talking about more issuance on the 1 month to 12-month T-bills. At the same time, the Fed will need to drop interest rates as fast as possible. And that's perhaps the only way to escape, the only escape route left when you need to keep spending. It's a big tragedy. And that's why today we can expect the Fed to cut rates once again, at least 25 basis points. There's now a 99.9% chance of a cut, which means if it doesn't happen, we can expect a crash in US stocks and US bonds. However, it also means currency debasement is baked into the cake. We have to brace ourselves here. Currency debasement is still on the menu, and we ain't seen nothing yet. The main event is yet to come.